There we go. So purpose of this webinar is a quick intro to TADHack-mini Orlando, which is taking place on the 10th, 11th of March. That's a weekend at Valencia College's West Campus, just before Enterprise Connect. Now, we're a hackathon with a difference. One difference is we actively seek diversity. You don't need to be a coder to take part. We've had winners that are non-coders in the past. Also, we bring together a diversity of people from Enterprise Connect, from the Orlando dev community, and from the student bodies in and around Orlando. We encourage student attendance because we've been working with colleges, universities since the founding of TADHack in 2014. And students bring the latest skills and an attitude that anything is possible. And what we've learned over the years is diversity equals quality. So the more diversity of people attending, the better the quality of hacks. We promote you, of course. All the pitches are recorded. You can use those pitches to promote yourself, your business. And we have a session on Monday afternoon at Enterprise Connect, which is the world's largest enterprise-focused telecoms event, where you can present your pitch to them. We also focus on fun, learning, and making a difference. That is using programmable telecoms to solve problems that matter to you. That's a focus, programmable telecoms. And the sponsors are going to introduce themselves and their resources in programmable telecoms. We also have lots of mentors. So from Valencia College, we'll have Jerry, Ian Mahindra, and we'll have maybe 10, 12 other people from the sponsors there helping you in creating your hacks. So don't be shy. There's never an ideal time for your first hackathon. My recommendation is JFDI, and you'll be glad you did. Oh, also, if you haven't already formed a team, don't worry. It's okay to hack by yourself. And what we'll do on Saturday morning is help people who aren't part of the team form some teams. So hopefully that addresses all the possible concerns people can have about coming and having and taking part in TADHack-mini Orlando. So now I'd like to introduce the people who are making TADHack-mini possible. That's our sponsors. So I'll kick off first with Evan from VoIP Innovations. Evan, over to you.
Thanks, Alan. Hey, everyone. As Alan mentioned, I'm with VoIP Innovations. I'm their current CTO. And what we've built ourselves or our business around is providing phone numbers to providers around the country, making it easy to buy and sell phone numbers, as well as all the complex telecom capabilities that they would need to start a business. So we've been in the business of helping small companies get bigger, providing them easy tools to use to do so in the wholesale telecom space. We recently acquired a company called Apadays out of Paris, which is a CPaaS player, which is the programmable telecoms capability that Alan was talking about. And what programmable telecoms really is taking the way that we need to communicate as humans and putting it into the apps and services that people use on a daily basis. And if you can see my screen here, you'll see our Apadays logo, VoIP Innovations. And what you can do with programmable telecoms is create simple functionalities into your apps and services like call menus, call automation, call tracking, click-to-call widgets, SMS into your apps and services that you use. So some examples of that would be a widget for call, which is a click-to-call widget that you can drop into a website. And you click and it calls you and connects you with the business. That's built on our platform. Hotspot is a phone system that's built around Slack as another example. So I can do all my communications out of Slack, whether it's initiate calls, receive call information, or SMS into Slack. That's also built on our CPaaS platform. I wanted to talk real quick also about our API documentation, which is available on the resource page of the TADHack-mini Orlando, where you can see all of our API references for our call management, XML scripting API, similar to what you would see if you went with a Twilio, if you've had experience with them. I encourage you to download the API capabilities into Postman. If you haven't used Postman, you can go to our API documentation, click that, and if you don't have the app, get it. Otherwise, you can download our API into your Postman, and all you need to do is sign up for a developer account. and get your API key and secret, and you can plug it into your Postman environment and start testing the API calls, and it makes it really easy to drop into your application, because we do provide various language examples right in there. So also we have a JavaScript API on GitHub, which is also linked from the TADHack Orlando resource page for VoIP Innovations. We have a very robust JavaScript API, which has all WebRTC capabilities and everything you would need to do in-browser communications. And we also have a Firebase example. If you have a Google Cloud account, you can download this and run it and have working WebRTC examples, and a conference bridge example as well, where you can see conference participants real time and manage that. So without further ado, I'll hand it back over to Alan. I just also want to make a note that I will be in Orlando at the TADHack event with a couple of other folks from VoIP Innovations, and we're there to help you get your hack going and provide any support and assistance you may need. And as you know, many companies, real products and real companies, have actually formed out of TADHack. So we look forward to helping you do the same. Thanks.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Evan. Gabe, over to you.
Great. So my name's Gabe, and I'm a developer with Telmex in Chicago, where I work primarily on routing and interacting with calls in real time, as well as some work on our public API. And to start off, I wanted to say thank you for having us, and we're delighted to be a part of TADHack. We're super excited to see what everyone builds. Telmex itself is a communication platform as a service that enables you to easily integrate and provision and configure communication services, things like sending and receiving SMS, SIP trunking, outbound calling, enabling you to purchase telephone numbers all over the world, enabling access to telephony data like CNAM or LRM, and enabling you to integrate technologies like WebRTC into your applications. We have some extensive API documentation available at developers.telmex.com, and you can find the links on the TADHack website, as well as our support team, which is online 24/7, ready to answer any questions you might have about Telmex or about integrating with our API. And they typically respond in under 2 minutes, so they're always available. And we'll also be on site at TADHack to help you integrate our API into your applications, but also just to bounce ideas off and to offer feedback on your application, regardless of whether you're using our API. Can't wait to see what you build. To help get you started, we've got a $20 coupon you can apply to your account on Telmex, which will get you started making calls or sending and receiving SMS. And you can create an account for that on telmex.com. And again, all the details for this are on the TADHack website. Thanks, Alan. Over to you.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Gabe. So Juan from Flora, over to you.
Hey, Alan. Thanks. Hey, everybody. I hope you're well. So I'm Juan Espinosa here, part of the strategy team at Flora. We're based out of Seattle. And a little bit about Flora. So we're a software-centric carrier, meaning, that our skeleton ourselves is software, which allows us to be really adaptable, scalable around any type of applications that are trying to be built with communications in mind. And we provide programmable access to all of our services, whether that be voice, SMS, DIDs. And we're extremely excited to come to Orlando. We've worked across thousands of use cases, whether it be IoT, very much like Gabe mentioned, any type of CPaaS that is being built, any type of social impact, application. We've been involved in a lot. So if you want to swing by the booth, we can definitely help you, just bounce ideas off of you, work through kind of how you're structuring things, tell you a little bit about how other players have done it. And, one of the things that we pride ourselves is that we've helped multiple organizations tackle some of the toughest communication issues. So that expertise itself, we're excited to be involved, and we'll see you all very soon.
That's great. Thanks so much, Juan.
Absolutely.
And then wrapping up with Bob and Valerie from Zang Avaya. Over to you, Bob.
Thank you, Alan. So I'm Bob Romano, and I run marketing for our communications products. And so Avaya is probably most of you know, is a longtime communication company, and we've built some of the industry's leading communications platforms and contact center platforms. One of the things that we've done is we've created development platforms that allow you to be able to embed those communication capabilities into business applications and workflows. We've created a design tool, workflow tool that allows you to do that. And then a year ago, very significant, we created a new company called Zang. And Zang is actually a registered licensed carrier that has an offering called Zang Cloud, which is a full CPaaS API-based development platform. And it allows you to be able to very easily be able to embed all kinds of capabilities into, whether they be web apps or mobile apps, speech recognition, MMS, voice, all kinds of things. And we'll be in Orlando next month, and are looking forward to seeing everybody there. We'll have a couple of challenges. We want to kind of focus around some IoT capabilities that we've recently done. Valerie will be on site, and Valerie, give a wave. She'll be leading a team of people there from Avaya that can help all of you with these, what I think are going to be really fun challenges. We'll be providing you with some prize money, and looking forward to seeing everybody there.
That is excellent, Bob. Thank you so much. Sorry for interrupting you, Valerie.
You can also get started with a trial account right now at zang.io, and we will obviously start you off with some development credit and be there to answer any questions. Thanks.
Perfect. That was excellent. Again, thank you so much, guys. Hopefully this gave you a flavor of the technologies that you'll be able to play with, but also, most importantly, all the support that the sponsors are going to provide to you in taking part in TADHack-mini Orlando on the 10th and 11th of March, just before Enterprise Connect. Looking forward to seeing you soon.